Oh, hey girl. Happy whatever day of the week it is that you're watching this. I have already applied my valor for this class and I am ready to go. Okay? So, tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about prevention over reaction. And so, the one thing that came to mind when thinking about prevention over reaction was car maintenance, y'all. So think about, I know for us here in Virginia, we have a dealership called Priority. And at Priority, we are able to get our car maintenance for free. Um, and the maintenance is the state inspection and the oil change, right? And so when we get there, we take our car to be serviced, and sometimes we go in and sometimes we go out no problems. But then there's other times where the technician will come out and say, oh, hey, you have, this thing to take care of. And we think you should do it within the next however long. And so in that moment, we have the decision to either make a plan to address those things that he suggests to be fixed, or we can say, I ain't paying attention to that. I ain't got time for that. I'll deal with it when I have to deal with it and keep it moving. And such is the same with our health, y'all. We do a lot of that with our health. And, something will come up. Oh, excuse me. And it's not a big deal, or we just take, an over the counter for it and we just keep it moving. But we don't stop to ask ourselves, why is this happening? What is the technician in my body trying to tell me? Is this something that I need to pay more attention to? And so that's what I want to bring to light today is the things that are happening in your life. Let's stop and pay attention to those things because there's a reason why the alarms are going off. So, as we age, our bodies start losing stuff, y'all. Start losing collagen, start losing estrogen for women, digestive enzymes for both men and women. And so we can either make one of two decisions. We can say, I think about it when it happens. I'm not going to plan for it, whatever. I'll deal with it when it comes. Or we can make the decision to say, you know what? Life is going to happen and I'm going to make steps. I'm going to take intentional steps to be intentional in my wellness so that when these things come, I have supported my body well enough that I may not experience the average symptoms of what may come for other people. And so insert Ningxia Red because Ningxia is our preventative supplement in our house. So it's like the baseline for everybody. Everybody uses, I'm sorry, this is shaking, y'all. I'm trying to be still. Everybody uses Ningxia in my house because it's just that good. Like it means so much to me that all of my family members are able to consume Ningxia. And so before I get into like the deep Ningxia details, I want to ask you the question. What is your health goal for yourself, for your family, and for your community? Because oftentimes, I don't even think that we've considered that. What have we considered as our goal for our health, for personally and for our families? Because if you don't consider what that goal is, you'll never obtain it. You'll never get where you're going because you didn't put anything in a GPS, okay? And so we have to be mindful about where we're going when it comes to our health. And I submit to you that we should be mindful. Some people are not, and I think it's society too that hardwires us to just respond when things happen versus being preventative and being mindful. Like, oh, this could happen to me, so I'm going to prepare ahead of time. And so for me personally, I want my family to have energy and vitality so that we can live life to the fullest and we can just live our best life, okay? I don't want to be hindered by exhaustion and fatigue and weakness. So that's why I'm committed to providing my family with the tools to support their health, period. That's my goal. And so let's talk Ningxia Red, right? Okay, so Ningxia, I do love her. Where am I in my notes? Okay. We drink it every day because we can feel and see a difference in our bodies. And I do not let this run out in my house because it's just that deep for me. Okay. So studies show that adding isolated vitamins to our diets can be a little bit dangerous because vitamins are supposed to be coupled with other vitamins and minerals into our diets. And so when you isolate a vitamin and you consume it, it can be detrimental to our health. And so when we consume whole nutrient rich foods versus single vitamins, that leads to healthier bodies. So then you start to see healthy skin, healthy mucous membranes. Our immune systems are working properly. We have good eyesight, good eye health, and good vision. And so Ningxia Red is a whole food supplement. And we can use that to flood our bodies with the nutrition that we were created to absorb. And so I want to share with you the science behind why Ningxia works. So, number one is antioxidants. So, antioxidants play a huge role in aging, in memory, arthritis, inflammation, and so much more in our bodies. 1 ounce of Ningxia is 2 pounds of wolfberries. There are 17 to 18 species of the wolfberry, but only the Ningxia wolfberry has the ability to deliver all of the micro and macronutrients that are bioavailable to the cells in our body. So, there's this thing called the oxygen radical absorbance capacity, and it's the method of measuring antioxidant capacities. So presently, the ORAC scale, the highest number is vitamin E, and that comes in at 800 to 1200, and then it's followed by blueberries, raspberries, and pomegranates. A combination of those fruit can go up to about 3000, but the ORAC score of Ningxia, long pause on purpose, is 27,300. So there's that for antioxidants that are in Ningxia. The second reason that Ningxia works is because of the acid to alkaline ratio. So Ningxia is acid binding and alkaline forming. What creates disease in our body is acid. Acid breeds viruses, bacteria, and fungus. When we can keep our pH normal, we inhibit the growth of those things that we don't want in our bodies. So everything we eat converts in the stomach, which has a pH of 2.5. And the wolfberry goes into the stomach and binds to that acid, but as soon as it hits the small intestine, it switches to alkaline. So that's that acid binding, alkaline forming portion. And the only other food that does that is the lemon. So I thought that was pretty cool. The number 3 reason is free radicals. So how do we encounter free radicals? Because we're alive. It's environmental toxins. It's in our air. It's the electromagnetic fields that we're exposed to. The Wi-Fi. We always have our phones in our pockets. Things like that. And those kinds of things wreak havoc on our bodies. And so you outnumber that army of free radicals with Ningxia. Your body does a really good job of taking care of the oxidative stress, aka the free radicals. But one of the reasons we age, like we get wrinkly and we feel tired, is because of the excess of free radicals in our bodies. So everything that's high on the ORAC scale will flush your system really well. And so the wolfberry was saved during processing. That means it's a powerhouse designed to fight free radicals in the body. The number 4 reason is because of the vitamin and mineral pairs. So this goes back to what I was saying about single vitamins versus whole food, nutrient-rich vitamins or superfoods versus single vitamins. And so the vitamin mineral pairs, minerals have to be properly balanced. Too much calcium will result in a zinc deficiency, and too much zinc can suppress immunity and lead to anemia. So both the mineral profile and the mineral balance of the Ningxia wolfberry is without equal in the plant kingdom. Okay, with magnesium and calcium ratios 1 to 1, zinc to copper 2 to 1, and potassium to magnesium 8 to 1, it is exactly what your body needs and the proportion that it needs. The number 5 reason is because it's a macronutrient. You're getting the whole food nutrition. It's coming from the whole plant and not a synthetic source. That means it's easier for your body to process and you'll absorb it faster because your body doesn't have to break it down because it's a liquid. And so it's been shown that if you do a digestive function test, that 95 to 98% of us will come back with a weak or deficient digestive system. And so that's because of medication and stress and the digestive system just being overloaded by processed foods. So to get Ningxia in liquid form means that you can absorb it faster and your body doesn't have to break it down, i.e. it gives the digestive system a break. The number 6 reason is that it's infused with essential oils. Essential oils act as a delivery system to the body because it's infused with Young Living's essential oils. They increase the absorption rate in Ningxia. The tiny oils act like a delivery system for the larger molecules. And the number 7 reason is it has the right sugar and the right enzymes. So not that Ningxia has the right sugar to open the door to your cells. But when our cell membranes are inflamed, oxidized, toxic, lacking the function to energize, to open the receptors and close them, we have no energy. Ningxia's sugars open the door to our cells so good information can be passed to them. It crosses the lipid layer, which is the fat layer of our cells, and passes inside. There are only 8 sugars on earth that can open this door to our cells, and Ningxia has 4 of the 8. So enzymes. Remember I told y'all earlier that enzymes begin to decrease, and they start to decrease by age 40. So Ningxia is loaded with the right amount of enzymes to help you break down your food and get the nutrients out of what you eat. So feed your body exactly what it needs. And so I am submitting to you tonight, if you haven't caught wind already, that you should be drinking Ningxia at minimum. If you don't do anything else with your supplement walk, Ningxia needs to be on the list and in your refrigerator on a monthly basis. And if you're like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna jumpstart my wellness with Ningxia, we have a 14-day reset that's coming up March 11th, and you can get your supplies today so that you can run with us in March, and I will be your personal coach the entire time. You're not going to get this kit and then be like, well, what do I do with it? I don't know how to use it. Is somebody going to hold me accountable? Yeah, I got you. Okay, I got you. And so if you're another person who's just like, I don't want to kickstart my wellness, I just want to ease into it, I don't want to make any big decisions, I have something for you as well, and that's called the Daily Wellness Kit. And that is literally something that you just take Ningxia every day. And it also comes with a packet of nitro. And if you haven't heard my story with nitro, I love nitro. It's natural energy without the caffeine, without withdrawals, without all of the sugars that conventional energy drinks bring. And so that's why I'm excited about it. I'm trying to contain myself also because I don't want the screen wiggling and moving. But Ningxia at minimum is what I would thoroughly, wholeheartedly stand behind as a supplement that you should be consuming on a daily basis. And, if somebody's like, okay, well, how long should I be taking Ningxia? Every cell is replaced in your body every 4 months. And so if you're like, you're taking this Ningxia for 4 months and you're like, I don't really see a difference, I, don't notice anything, then I'm going to suggest to you, stop taking it for a week and notice how you feel. You will see the difference, and you will notice the difference in your body from stopping the Ningxia. I promise you. And so if you begin today with either the reset kit or the daily wellness kit, you can receive a lifetime membership with no yearly membership fee, and you receive a discount and a welcome gift from yours truly, because I am truly grateful when someone shops with me and allows me to lead them in their wellness journey. And so I am excited for you. I hope that this class was helpful for you, and I will be talking with you soon. I hope you have a good night. See ya.